Hey everybody, Roger here. I know I've just recently made a video regarding Jussie Smollett today, and I'm probably going to be posting this one today as well. It's after I got done rendering my video last night and publishing it, I woke up this morning to a DailyMail article talking about Jussie Smollett crying as he gives his first interview about his homophobic, racist attack. And I wanted to go ahead and just... It kind of irked me because I see a trend happening now, and I think it's more relevant with this scenario as well as the previous two big scenarios that have happened. The two anonymous individuals who supposedly were going to be saying something, to get Trump impeached in a report, turned out to be false, and then the MAGA kids and Nathan Phillips. So I'm starting to see like this big old pattern here, and the pattern is this: there's no such thing as journalistic integrity anymore. There's getting the word out there to push an agenda. And we've all heard these stories of Twitter, social media, Facebook specifically, and I think Twitter to a point, saying that they're going to be cracking down on fake news. And YouTube is also doing its part to change its algorithms to prominently push more MSM channels up higher in the ranks, and you really have to work your ass off to try to just find some reputable Joe Blow content creators. But that's a whole different story there. But I mean, what we see happening is, they tell us, if we find that there are fake news and our fact checkers, one of the most annoying phrases in the internet world, fact checkers. But their fact checkers will fact check news and deem if your content, the news that you're reporting, is going to be able to be shared or not, or provide you with a warning saying, hey, do you want to share this because it's showing that this is potentially fake news. Where's the responsibility here? Where is the responsibility here? Social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We're seeing on DailyMail, again, nothing has been proven as concrete. Everything still is alleged. The case is still ongoing. Yet, major news outlets, all these big-ass major news outlets, Salon, Washington Post, I don't even consider Salon a news outlet, but I think you see what I'm saying. They're all basically saying that that Jussie Smollett, they don't even use the word alleged, is what I'm getting at. They are saying, the attack took place on this day. There was a substance thrown at him. Again, yes, there was a substance on him. We don't know if it was thrown at him. That's yet to be determined. We know that he had a scratch on his face, and it could have been from a cat fight of, gays. A lot of gay guys I know do fight like that, and he probably got a little cat fight. Who knows? Again, there's so many theories out there. But just as minor theories, so are the things that they're supposedly reporting on here as fact, as supposed fact. It really irked me this morning because it's like, it's not really about delivering the news anymore. It's about knowing that the MSM has a captured audience that will listen and believe anything, and they are raising and having kids that are going to be doing the same as well. And that population is flourishing, and they know that they can get a grip on those kind of people, and those kind of people will take a minute out of their day to go out and vote. Go out and vote for these people that would just continue this process. They know that they're going to be watching their stations, their news outlets, and pay attention to their talking points because they like to get riled up. I'm reading this, and it doesn't affect me because I know, I can read between the lines, and I understand, how to make heads and tails of this fakeness. But they're trying to win you over now with emotion, and this emotion of saying Jussie Smollett cried as he was talking about his attack, and everything in this article. I'm at a red light, so I'm going to go ahead and read some of them here. Says, okay, just bullet points. Smollett gave an interview to ABC's Robin Roberts that will air this Thursday, which will be airing tomorrow. In a brief promo video for the interview, he welled up, cried after being asked if he feared for his life. The actor was walking home from a subway on January 29th when he was attacked. Again, it's not walking home. He was walking to his apartment, who his manager owns or something. And I probably have that wrong. Everything is wrong in this whole thing. It was 2 a.m. when the attackers beat him. Allegedly beat him. Not beat him. Allegedly beat him. Poured bleach on him. Allegedly poured bleach on him. Not poured bleach on him. And put a noose around his neck. Allegedly. Everything is allegedly, but they're stating it as fact. The police reports contradict this. It's still an ongoing case. He arrived home and his friend Frank Gaston, 60, insisted they call the police. Now again, you hear that, he waited to call police, and you hear that his friends called, and then you hear that just so many different stories about like the timeline. I don't think anybody has a straight timeline on this anymore, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he's already got his supporters. We're gonna see his album probably debut here very shortly as a #1. He's got an audience. It's just sad. The narrative of journalistic integrity is no more. It's no more. It's a farce. It's a farce, and it's changing right in front of us. I'm not even going to look at this article anymore, but what's been happening lately is this. These news stories, this is what I'm seeing anyways, they're getting so out there that now it's not even a goal to try to deliver correct news. It's not the goal to try to deliver redacting information or try to redact information for, to update an old article where it says, a racist officer beats up a Mexican homeless man or whatever. No, people get outraged there. They know the formula. The formula has already been created. It's already been tested, tried, true, and tested. And that's where we're at right now. The formula works. It works for the majority of us. The majority of us in society are gullible. The majority of us will have selective outrage. The majority of us do not need facts. I mean, again, everybody's always saying, Trump is guilty. Trump is this. Trump is that. Where are the facts? Where are the facts? And then they're saying, Smollett is innocent, and we believe him. We got to believe his word. Like all these people, his friends, the people on talk shows, some various YouTubers who are just like, we believe, and then they sugarcoat it so that you can forget about questioning. They sugarcoat it with, I cried so hard, and this is a lady. This lady almost hit me over here. Wow, I'm sorry. So anyways, you guys are probably going to say that's probably why you shouldn't be driving doing this, but that was that person swerving into my lane. But anyways, we're all in the middle of this whole changing atmosphere of what constitutes real news, what constitutes authentic journalism and 100% fact-based delivery of it. Obviously in this case, when you're dealing with cases like this, it's all analyzing the information that you have until, and deliver it as such, as you're analyzing. Don't deliver it as fact, deliver it as you're analyzing things. And then once the detectives and the officers, the police department have reached a conclusion, then report it as such, report it as a conclusion, but in the meantime, don't do what you're doing right now by just, all these news outlets are saying that this happened. All of the Hollywood is saying, this happened. Ellen Page going out and saying, I hate what happened to him. It's alleged. It's alleged. It has not, we don't know if this stuff has happened to him. We don't. Yes, we know something happened. Do we know how it happened? No. We don't even have footage for it. Whose story are we going to believe? His? We have to. He's the gay one. We have to. He's the black one. No, this makes no sense. You guys are being played a fool. And it's going to happen again. The story, once we find, like with the MAGA kids, now that there's an attorney who's hard hitting all of these people with, hopefully going to sue the fuck out of all these people, it's not in the news anymore. When Smollett gets found out, this is not going to be in the news anymore. But what's pissing me off about this case is that it keeps dragging on. When you think you finally heard the last of it, and then we can move on to something else while this guy gets away with the lies that he's telling. Again, I'm concluding that that's a lie, and he's acting right now, fake crying with the stupid interview that's going to be showing tomorrow. We then are going to have another big deal come out that's going to shadow this one, and it's not going to matter anymore if we find the truth or not, because we're already on to the next big thing. And it sucks, because what it's doing is it's hurting individuals mentally. It's causing people not to think. It's causing people to get outraged over nothing and not think for themselves and just rely on this. Again, Facebook. This is, what do you call it? This is collusion. This is not even collusion. This is just, I'm trying to mirror it to what people say, fake news is with Trump and the Russian collusion. This is MSM collusion. There we go. Let's put it that way. MSM corrupt collusion, trying to persuade everybody to think that Smollett, that this is definitive, that this did happen. These people who are believing this probably don't even give a shit about what's the new stories that are coming out with updated police information. They're probably not. They're just like, oh, it's already in my head. I love Smollett. I'm a lifelong fan now, and I'm going to go buy all his albums, and I'm going to go watch Empire. Dwindling ratings. We're probably going to see Empire debut at &1 and hold its ratings for a couple of weeks like the Connors did. Oh, it's just pathetic. All this shit is pathetic. What are you guys' thoughts? And are you looking forward to this interview? I'm going to laugh my ass off watching it. I really am. When he cries, when those fake crocodile tears come out, I'm going to be like, this fag does not believe you. All right, guys, like, hate, share, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm rambling now. Peace out.